Welcome to How Was It Made? Beer. In this segment, we'll take you behind the scenes of the beer making process and show you all the hard work and dedication that goes into crafting your favorite brews. From selecting the perfect hops to brewing, fermenting, and bottling, we'll dive deep into the world of beer making and give you an exclusive look at what makes each beer unique. So sit back, crack open a cold one, and join us as we explore the fascinating world of beer making. How was it made? Beer Edition. Beer is one of the oldest and most beloved beverages in the world, with a history that dates back thousands of years. It is made through a process called brewing, which involves several steps that transform simple ingredients into a delicious and refreshing drink. Step 1. Malting. The first step in brewing beer is malting, which involves soaking barley grains in water until they begin to germinate. The germination process releases enzymes that break down the starches in the barley into simpler sugars that can be used by yeast in the later stages of brewing. Once the barley has sprouted, it is dried and roasted to create a product known as malt. Step 2. Mashing. The next step is mashing, which involves mixing the malted barley with hot water to create a mash. This process allows the enzymes in the malt to break down the starches into sugars, creating a sweet liquid called wort. Step 3. Boiling. After the mash is complete, the wort is boiled for several hours. During this time, hops are added to the mixture, which gives beer its distinct bitter flavor and helps to preserve it. The boiling also sterilizes the wort and removes any impurities. Step 4. Fermentation. Once the boiling is complete, the wort is cooled and yeast is added to the mixture. The yeast consumes the sugars in the wort, producing alcohol and carbon dioxide as byproducts. This process is called fermentation, and it can take anywhere from a few days to a few weeks depending on the type of beer being brewed. Step 5. Conditioning. After the initial fermentation is complete, the beer is conditioned, which involves storing it at a cool temperature for several weeks. During this time, the flavors and aromas in the beer develop and mellow, creating a smooth and balanced final product. Step 6. Packaging. The final step in brewing beer is packaging, which involves bottling or canning the beer and adding carbonation. This step can also include adding additional hops or flavors to create unique varieties of beer. In conclusion, brewing beer is a complex and fascinating process that involves a careful balance of science and art. From the malting of the barley to the conditioning of the finished product, each step is critical to creating a delicious and satisfying beer. So the next time you crack open a cold one, take a moment to appreciate the hard work and expertise that went into making it. Cheers! Like, comment and subscribe for more content.